What's up, players and playettes? Player partner sticks here, back for a live stream. I'm late, so forgive me, but you know that's how the game goes. So we gonna react to this Gamescom, even though they're giving me advertisements. You can't tell I'm wet. I got a shower just to give you guys this content. I had to run, take the shortest, quickest shower of my life, and get the fuck back out here.
Plus, we're going to find out who's in that super monkey ball and so much more we can't tell you about just yet. Plus, the multi-talented
Jeff
Sterling will join us to perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise.
Alright, hey, Tales of Arise I'm actually hyped for. I wasn't before, but I played that demo and it's sick.
To smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting
Bright Memory Infinite?
More than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022.
Are these usually in Germany?
It's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with the global announcement of a new game.
What is this? It looks like Redfall again. Is this by Bethesda?
They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
So unprofessional. Or is this Saints Row 3? Or 4 or 5 or whatever that. What number of Saints Row are we at?
Can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What do you guys think for dinner tonight? How about my whole thing is chili con carne?
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of clearly Saints Row.
Hey guys, what you got lit?
The goofy shit, the gangster stuff.
Marshall MTI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding?
Where's the gameplay, bruh? I understand that this is a thing, but get to it already. Hold on. I gotta get my charm. There it goes. Alright, we're back. I didn't know we were still doing cinematic trailers, guys. I really didn't know. I think we got the concept 10 minutes ago. Am I the only one who's pained by this? It's so long. Don't forget, drop a comment, leave a like, so we know you're here.
Kevin.
But I am not invested anymore.
Hey, asshole! Get the fuck away from my friends.
Yeah. Putting one in the air. for my time that y'all just killed right now. Thanks a lot, guys. All that for no gameplay, and it was a game we knew was coming. I don't really see the point of that, ladies and gentlemen. You could have done without a 5-minute trailer for Saints Row 3.
Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an
But
exciting
it's about a woman this time, guys, so
Tell us about
yay, we're making progress.
your character.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am
Oh, look at
incredibly
her. She's
proud
cute.
and honored to be a part of this game.
Go ahead, Bryce.
And to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome.
You guys have any
trailer that
preferred
they
strains when you
came
play
back to
video
the
games?
board
Like,
and
do you guys
essentially
use
everything
sativa
from
to
scratch.
game?
We got
Do you use
new
indica?
characters, new city, new games
What do you
to take
prefer,
on.
hybrids? How do you
So
get
I
your
play the
couch
boss.
lock
That's
going?
the character that the players
This is a
choose.
hybrid.
And the boss, along with their 3 friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see
Okay,
behind
yes.
us. Tell us a bit about this
I like
city.
that.
What is it?
Well,
Bootstraps.
Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the
Santo
American
Ileso.
Southwest, and this city is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really
So basically, this is
Mentioned
Saints
all
Row
the
San
activity in the
Andreas.
City. Obviously, we have to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have 3 main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over
Saints
Santo Ileso.
Row San Andreas.
And one of them, Los Panteros, we actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And
Some are
the point
Mexican,
is, which I think
some
everyone
are
can
black,
guess, you gotta
some are Asian.
fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes,
What kind of shoes Jeff got on today?
Yes, I actually
Because last
do
time he had on
that.
some
There's
damn tennis shoes. He
free
looking a little
dollars.
sharp. Go ahead,
Definitely
Jeff.
hyped for this reboot, so I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like. So buckle up and get ready for another wild ride with Saints Row.
Amazing. Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us.
She's got a lot of
Here is
charisma.
A little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
This is where all our dreams come true.
There we go. Okay, definitely nice graphics for a Saints Row game. It's looking like GTA.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
Looks like they pulled up the art style a little bit. It's looking good.
They conquered humanity's greatest evil.
Hmm.
She lay in rest.
I'm worried once I see the Avengers. Marvel Game Studios.
That day vanquished threats from beyond our stars. And she lay in rest.
Captain Marvel? Huh? Or is this that strategy game? I thought they weren't allowed to use the actual heroes.
If you'd be so kind.
Ghost Rider? What is this? Almost looks like an expansion for Ultimate Alliance, but I know better than that. I know better than to think it's Ultimate Alliance, but it looks like it. It even got Wolverine. They're definitely not allowed to have all them IPs together, right? Blade, okay. Wolverine. Ghost Rider. I don't know her. She looks cool. Music choice is sick. Proud of that. Off to Never Neverland. I was big on rock as a kid before I turned into a nigga, so yeah, I know all that Metallica and shit. Midnight Suns, what the fuck? 2K, so this is the RTX strategy game. I heard they weren't allowed to use any of the actual characters for that, so the fact that they actually got Wolverine and Iron Man, I'm shocked. Let me know more about this game. And it's on all consoles, even Switch. Okay, Midnight Suns. That's on my radar for sure.
The next Marvel game has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about Midnight Suns.
Now,
is
how's
Jake
it gonna
Sullivan
play?
From Firaxis. Hey Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on ONL. Now we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. It's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel to be fully customizable, so the
Okay.
player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our
Interesting.
universe, which is
So it's not canon.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the XCOM franchise, so I'm curious. Everyone wants to know, what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
RTX strategy.
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel Universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you
Living.
form with those heroes, the heroes of your
Okay.
choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 2022.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for having us on Opening Night Live.
Hear more from
All right, short and sweet, no gameplay.
Show, the gameplay reveal on September 1st. Now,
September
last
1st,
week,
okay.
Call of Duty
I actually
Vanguard
like that, how Jeff, he kind of keeps you with like the bridge updates to let you know when you're gonna hear more after a game comes out.
Now it's time
That's,
to get the first
that's
ever
solid.
Look at the campaign in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show. And
Oh, is
this
that
your
Phil
last
Spencer?
year Best performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2.
Oh, women in Activision, it's
First
just...
of all, I gotta say, it's
Is this
awesome
for
to
optics
make
now,
this
or what's going on, guys?
And it's also like it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge, epic battles on big battlefields, and those happen not only in the Western Front but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific.
What do you guys think? Do you think that this is
In
an asset
Vanguard, you're gonna
flip?
be able to go to all of those
Because
locations.
how are they cranking this out in World War
For the
II
team,
again? Whose idea was
something
that?
that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II. So these are diverse people from all around the globe, and I don't know. There's something very inspiring about these. True
Did
stories.
you
Now, some
talk
of the most
about the
interesting people we
fact
discovered
that
about
American
were
manufacturers
those men and women who
were
part of
shipping
the
weapons
original
to the
Special
Germans?
Forces
Because if
team.
not,
And so Call of Duty Vanguard.
This is all
going
bullshit, it's
to
propaganda.
Tell their story. Tell the story of the birth
tell
of
the
Special Forces.
story.
Well,
You
Laura,
fucking
we
talk
saw
to the people
last
in
week the
Nagasaki
reveal
that got
you're gonna be
bombed
in
by
this
fucking
game, which
nuclear
I know has been a
weapons
lifelong
and
dream
tell
of
their
yours.
story, or are
Call
you
of
just
Duty.
doing
Your
propaganda for the
character
West?
ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I'm thrilled to be in my first Call
Or
of
even
Duty
talk
game.
about how the Russians kicked
It's
all the
crazy
ass in
because
there.
There's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons, and that's one of the things that struck me about Polina. And when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet Army in World War II. There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Polina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
All right.
Well, I love that you
Ludmila
guys take
Palachenko.
the reality, but obviously put the Call of Duty
So why is
spin
her
on
name
it.
Paulina
Let's
instead
talk a
of
bit about
Ludmila?
what you guys are going to show today. I know, Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and
20
play
maps. I
favorite
feel like
Special
that's a
Forces
lot
operators, one
for
of which is Polina
a
Petrova.
COD.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to show today, which we're really excited to show, this is gameplay. This was captured in engine, and we're going to show Polina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Polina Petrova and her team, on their first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to
Pull
see
out the phone.
right
See
now
what the Twitterverse is saying, because this is a little dry,
We're
a
going
little
to see
slow.
Polina, in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or character arc we're going to see?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the game, you really see her as a total badass. She's no nonsense. Nothing rattles her, and that's not an act. She's seen it all. She's looked the devil in the eye and said, "I'm coming for you." And in this level, you really get to see what makes her become that way. She's bright and almost innocent in her outlook, and shit happens.
Oh, all right. Well, it's about to happen right here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are now going to get this.
Hey, this is
look
slow.
Enjoy.
How can we entertain ourselves in the meantime? We need to play rock, paper, scissors? I'd kind of rather see a clip show, multiplayer gameplay, and just a cut of what's to come. I don't necessarily want to see 15 minutes of story playthrough. It's an engine, though. Wow, that does look really nice. A little frame skip there, but that's okay. Look at them shadows, boy. Yeah, can you shoot the fruit, though? Can you shoot the fruit? No, go back there and shoot the fruit. This game is mid. I like that, actually. How that gun was propped up there. One thing about COD that I play a lot of Apex, and I don't play Call of Duty because the multiplayer wasn't engaging enough for me. But the way that they use those DualSense features, top notch. Literally haven't felt better shooting in anything. I'm low-key in awe. The detail on this map is pretty... Must be running on Series X without them skips. How does the fire, though? Welcome to the chat, viewer. Drop a message. Let me know you're here. Don't forget to drop a like and all that fun shit. Or don't, because, I'm not that entertaining. Ooh, sniper off the ground. I like those little details. I know it doesn't really mean that much, but I think that shit is cool. feel that shot. How did you know they were coming? Outside of having designed the game. It didn't seem like it was very clear. Maybe if you have the headphones on, but I don't know. Look at the details just looking down the barrel though. If you play a lot of FPS, you gotta appreciate that. That's a real, it's a lot going on this aim. Look at that. You can see the whole barrel, details on the gun, the hand coming up for the reload for each shot. You can see the hand at the edge of the barrel. And they're all active. Check out the draw distance too. I didn't see the multiplayer footage, so I think I might have fucked up some, because I don't know what to expect from that. This looks good, but not really a campaign player. I've seen Saving Private Ryan, you know, like I've got enough perspective on World War II. I think I used to watch Oliver Stone movies and stuff. I mean, it's a given they're gonna fix this up when the game is launched, but looking a little choppy, fellas. But it does feel like a historical thing, if that makes any sense. Like, it feels like you're in this period. So they did a good job with the immersion in here, but some of these animations are a little off. One hour earlier. You need a jump scare or something. Huge details on those explosions. Yeah, that'd probably be real nice with the DualSense. Can't make mad. I can see this as an experience actually so far. They've actually, I think, sold me on the campaign in a way that they haven't in years. But this looks like something to do. There's big cinematic scenes like this for the entire campaign. You get to go underwater. You get to do it in a jet, maybe. I fuck with it. I'll do it. But not till it goes on sale. And not until I know the file size. I've been burned by Call of Duty enough times. There we go. There's the clip shot I was looking for. In 31 minutes, or how long has it been? 27 minutes, we've gotten to what, 2 games? I guess we didn't learn from E3 on the pacing thing.
A surprise for you guys. Halo Infinite. I had a lot of fun a few weeks ago in the first multiplayer tech.
Halo Infinite, guys. This is the moment. Let's go, guys. Multiplayer? Again? What about the campaign? Mid. Mid, damn it! Should they have showed this next to Call of Duty? I guess we go see. Y'all gotta stop using black women for your little diversity plays.
A Spartan is a symbol. Hope where there is none. In times of darkness, we are hope.
In times of darkness, the occupying force is hope.
And together.
What the fuck is this?
Unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready? Yes, ma'am.
This is a commercial for multiplayer?
Good. Who's first?
Tell us more. I'm excited to welcome Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming
They
down
just
all
showed
the way
us
from
a
Seattle.
fucking
Yeah, you
commercial
guys
for
are working very
multiplayer,
hard.
and we just
Got
saw
a big
multiplayer
track
at the last
record.
event.
Means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agrinia, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans. And Agrinia is a key character as you begin your own personal Spartan journey that will continue from season to season.
Well, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer,
Yep.
the test, I was playing a couple weeks ago. Tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
right.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know how is development going on the game.
Yeah,
Poorly.
like you said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month, and I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test.
How's
And
development
I just wanna
going?
thank everybody for
How's
coming
development
and
going, bro?
playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today,
How is
I would like
development
to
going?
announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
December 8th, it's real.
There
Coming
it
this
is.
holiday, just as you promised. Well, I know you and the team have been working so hard to land this, and exciting that campaign and
Yeah.
multiplayer will both be coming this year because it's kind of an important year. It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big year. And for this 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
Are you guys gonna launch multiplayer with your campaign? Is that the surprise? Oh my gosh, a special edition Xbox? No way, guys! They're selling a new console! Oh, for just a mere $200.
That's some control.
The surprise was a $200 controller?
Celebration.
You fucking bastards!
Just one.
Okay, here's the last
The surprise
Thank you very much. Let's take a look at this.
for Halo fans was a $200 controller. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
This is Spartan 117. Can anyone hear me? Over. We need a fight.
Wario64 has posted at this moment a $200 controller.
Get ready.
Shout out to Wario, by the way. Here it is, guys, what you've been waiting for. The limited edition Series X. It's a pretty nice looking box. I'm not gonna hate that far. It's pretty nice.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Massive Monster Games. Is that Supergiant? No! Ah! Oh, it's just a dream. Yeah. Yeah. Get off on him. She thought it was. Okay. Free all the cute little furry friends. And then they make you a king. So is this a village building game? No, this looks so fucking good. Who made this? I'm ready to give my life for the Cult of the Lamb.
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live and also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer,
This
a
single
30-year-old
guy.
father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This
Consoles,
is Midnight Fight
PC,
Express.
and Xbox Game Pass. Jacob Dwinzel. Did that cop just do a bending back gunshot?
No Russia.
I don't know. It looks cool, but it doesn't look like something I would necessarily play through.
Got my pizza,
But it does. Oh,
got my
yes!
manhole.
Let's go.
That must mean it's TMNT.
Let's go.
Shredder's
Stealth
Revenge.
drop soon.
Now,
Stealth
earlier
drop
this
soon.
year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas. to
Please
PC and
come out
Nintendo
before the
Switch
end of the
in
year.
2022. Today, we got the
2022.
reveal of a new playable character. That's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks. Watch for that, and yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use, a pizza.
Casey Jones. I love those character models, man. April. Aw. Hey, let's go, April. This art style is great. Yes. She looks so cool. Oh, I hope they keep putting characters in here. They definitely got to put Casey Jones in there. That's definitely a reveal that's coming. They're going to put Casey Jones in there. Heck yeah. I wonder if they're going to do it like Streets of Rage and wind up putting in like old characters.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and
Aus
greetings
Deutschland.
from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show
Natasha's
with you.
looking thick.
Even though we are thousands of
Thick.
miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have
You know, those
just
Eastern
like
European
fun
women actually
IRL in Cologne.
top
To bring
notch.
Gamescom to you,
Don't
we have
compare
put
them to
together an
ordinary
awesome
white
online
women because
program
they are
with
not.
lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways, and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European Summertime, with loads of new and exciting
Natasha
stuff,
looking
interviews, gameplay
thick.
demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now website and you can redeem all the free stuff, create your own schedule, your interests, and participate in the Gamescom Epics quests that will unlock the vaults where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website and all live streams for Gamescom 2021 are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Hey, Demon Slayer. So what is this game? I mean, it's like a day one for me, but I'm confused. I heard there's like a fighting game aspect or element to it. Wow. That's coming out so soon. That looks so phenomenal.
Players. And now, thanks to the hard work of game developers and disabled advocates, more and more the answer to that question is yes, you can. But there's still work to be done.
We specialize in accessibility coverage for reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you
Up next,
wings.
a beloved Sega franchise celebrates 20 years
Super
of
Monkey
magic
Ball.
when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th.
You guys
As
see
you've
that?
probably
Super
seen
Monkey Ball,
online,
20
there are
years
some
old.
great guest characters in the release,
Xbox
including Beat from
rose
Jet Set
from the
Radio,
ashes
Sonic and Tails,
of Sega.
and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
こんにちは。セガクリエイティブディレクターの名越です。この度は
Yeah, he looks like a cool, well-adjusted dude.
作となる、スーパーモンキーボールバナナマニアの発表させていただきます。今回はですね、全部で12種類のミニゲームに加えて、アイアイの新しい仲間になるニューキャラクターの発表もします。この20年間応援長い間どうも本当にありがとうございました。ぜひこのバナナマニアの方もよろしくお願いします。
You can almost tell when they're gonna nod when they're saying something. Maybe I watch too much anime, but there's a little bit of emphasis they're gonna put in a word when sentences begin, and it'll always come with a little bow. Love the Japanese. I forgot how great Super Monkey Ball was, honestly. And it wasn't because you were rolling around doing this foolishness. It was because of all the mini games and just how much joy it could bring you. The bowling and all that stuff. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball was a lot more fun than this last version that came out. Because I have whatever it's called, Banana Blitz, or is this Banana Blitz? I don't know, but didn't have all the mini games. Joker? No, Morgana. Alright. They keep revealing all the DLC characters. Sonic theme stages. Goal! Banana Mania. Yeah, I had Banana Blitz, but Looks
next
great.
up, a game started by
Splitgate.
two Stanford University students out of their dorm. This summer, their first release, Splitgate, started setting records with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Blending the best of arena shooters with the fun of Portals, tonight it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now. With a new map,
Okay.
Carmen Station 3, the new Infection mode, and so much more.
Never
Check it
even
out.
played Splitgate. I haven't had time to get to it. I didn't know this game was made by two California boys in a dorm room. That actually makes me all the more inclined to play. See what this talent is about. And respect to those guys. Shout out to the Splitgate devs. To be honest, though, I mean, I know people are playing it, so that's why I'm gonna jump on. But I don't really understand the appeal. I see it a little, but I don't understand what portals actually add to a fight. But we'll see, I guess. This is a bike game.
Standing on the stage, got the whole place rocking. It's popping, no stopping. On the spaceship, hotel hopping.
Hey man, I've been hearing a lot about you. Displaying lots and lots of potential.
I'm Suki, by the way. I spent years competing at the
Why does every Ubisoft game... Why is it this way? This looks like... It's like The Division, but with bikes?
Adventure, exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level.
Damn.
This place is called the Riders Ridge. It's the heart and soul of the Republic.
What's going on,
Other
Ubisoft?
riders and compete against each other. Yep. It's up to you to prove your worth in the Republic. Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the Ridge community has to offer. I'd really like to introduce you to someone. This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot.
Riders.
It's now time for you to win more than gold.
Don't worry. We got your back. Now go get him.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago for a selection of registered players who challenge each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone for free on PC and consoles. You're invited to join frantic 50-player mass races, compete in a variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam an open world set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases this fall on October 28th. To learn more, check out
October 28th. Hey, shout out to homie Ray. That's his birthday.
Check back in with Natasha.
Okay, let's get
Hey, Natasha's back.
games coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed it down to 3 very strong contenders. Which one of them will take the Gamescom award home tonight? The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are...
Why is this a motherfucking award?
Ubisoft's first
These are not
person shooter,
Xbox
Far Cry
games.
6, The
Are you kidding me?
Halo Infinite from 343 Industries. And the winner
What
for
the
Best
fuck?
Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite. Congratulations.
Hi,
I'm done.
Greg Stone,
I'm
the
done.
producer for the campaign on Halo Infinite.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer on Halo Infinite. And together, along with all 343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been synonymous with Xbox, and we look to continue that tradition as we move towards our launch this holiday.
And we want to thank the fans. Some of you got a chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's more on there.
Lastly, a giant thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
Wait. What was this opening night? A Game Pass ad? That's what this wound up becoming? What is happening right now? And why is it happening? I need answers. Jeff Keighley. What is happening? In the future! They really said more PC games coming day one in the future!
Red Bull gives you wings.
Is that Panzer Dragon? Looks like Panzer Dragon, but I guess it's not. Cool ad. Is this a commercial or is this still part of this Gamescom thing? Because I think it may be time to react. Are we still doing the world premieres? Because now I'm not seeing Jeff Keighley's Mark ass talking no more. This isn't Konami, right? Yes. UFL. Oh wow. So what is the floodgates open on soccer games? Free to play, fair to play. Hey, UFL ain't fucking around.
Our studio has been founded to create football simulation games.
All right, UFL.
Introduce you to UFL, a global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is a skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. I'll wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
It has been a full year since we've had an update on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play all 9 films in one game. And looks like everyone's come out tonight. Jar Jar, 3PO, everybody. All right, that changes today, though, with a brand new look at the game. We're so excited to show this to you. Check it out.
Oh, they're not going to show any UFL. We're already at Legos.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
Am I still reacting to this at this point? I don't know. I feel like that ad just really broke up everything, and I feel like the show is over, and now we're just doing the filler stuff at the end. But I'm not sure if that's accurate.
The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi.
What? Bruh. What? These graphics are off the fucking chain. What? How does this look so good, bro? Hit the jumping Lego. Fam, this shit looks fire! Are you kidding? How?
The boy has no patience. He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC. A game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side.
How did Lego Star Wars look that good, bro? What's going on? Who put all that energy into? Did you see those worlds? Fuck all the Lego characters, bro. The worlds were totally fleshed out. It looked like Star Wars. The only difference was the Legos in there. That's probably the closest you ever gonna get to that full Star Wars experience. That was dope.
Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with
Looks
nanos,
pretty cool if it's not a first person.
to control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place, off planet.
Seems like it's somehow gonna be okay. Third person.
Almost destroyed us. Might just save us.
Interesting.
Next up, another fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast Trials. In this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation.
Where are the Japanese developers?
Training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game, where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game, launching in 2022.
I want you to know that you were safe. I'm your friend. Why did you come here? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. But your behavior.
I like the environment. I'm not really big on horror games, but I like what this brings to the horror genre, or what it looks like it is, just as far as atmosphere. White people love horror games, bruh. I don't know what that's about.
We are all going to get better together.
Next up, something a little lighter. We're going to head into the creature collecting open world of Dokkaebi from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique,
Dokkaebi.
vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. What you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain strength from people's dreams.
Pearl Abyss, they've made something else that I played. Did they make Hunter's Arena Legends? Wow, this looks really pretty. It's gonna show them dancing in sync. They're gonna have some in sync dancing. And the moves are gonna be hitting. Watch. They're just setting you up to show 6 of them dancing in sync. They're setting it up. Really nice looking world though. Ooh. Okay. Wow. There it is. It's getting close. What is happening? If I wasn't so high right now, I don't know if this would be that entertaining, but boy oh boy, show me colors, baby. What is going on? Damn, it's madness. Give it to me. Put it in my veins. Put it in my veins. This is really an incredible looking game. I don't know what's happening, don't really care, but I'm entertained. I would like to hear more, maybe, and see less footage at this point. You just saved Boxing Panda, and now Clock Hoodie is your buddy. Oh, don't forget Pig Sloth. Or Pig Anteater? Hasn't been any in-sync dancing yet, right? There's a long build-up for that. Get the hell out of here. Was I wrong?
That one looks Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World.
Yeah, bro, there's a whole lot going on, and they didn't tell us anything. They told us nothing at all, actually. I just know it's from a Korean studio, and that's it. But it looks really good. I need some mushrooms and that game. Just stick it in my veins, and I'll be good. But to be honest, it's been Western Dev Fest over here and kind of a snore. The good thing is that the stuff that's been cool has been unexpected. Jurassic Park? This is your bag? What is this, a world building game? Because if that's the case, I can totally see why that's exciting. With dinosaurs, yeah, I could see this being cool just because it's Jurassic Park. As long as it's not trying to shoehorn action in there or something weird. We've seen that done too many times. Create your own Jurassic World. Like never before.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic World.
With pterodactyls. Oh, there was another one of these. Learn something new every day. Ah, it does say evolution too. It looks nice. And if that's your bag it up.
Far Cry is a franchise known for its incredible villains. And with Far Cry 6, the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest villain. From Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian, Emmy-nominated actor...
Oh, so they didn't have the pterodactyls. That's funny that I pointed that out. And that's what they were missing. Alright, cool. Sea dinos, unfortunately, I even have limited knowledge of myself. I don't even know their names.
You will join the gorillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list.
Why are they even showing us Far Cry 6 when we know that it did not win Xbox Game of the Year? So who cares about this game anymore? Yeah, you missed it. They actually gave out some bogus award for the Xbox Game of the Year for some reason.
Get right to it. Yesterday, your network, Yara Vision, was hijacked by...
Shout out to Kamori. He suffered through Ark Survival. Are you going to play Ark with Vin Diesel in it, or is that a bridge too far for you?
Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
You lost 6 millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher. A lion finds calm before a kill. Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years.
He said no. No love for the Fast and the Furious and the dinosaurs, huh? Yeah, nah, I couldn't do it either. Why would he animate himself into a game and expect us? And this is not the first game that Vin Diesel has animated himself into either. That's the sad and crazy part. Yo, tweet of the day. His disagreement is stronger than family.
Revolution is not won by the fearless.
It's won by the fear.
To be frank, the Riddick movies were sick. They were far, far, far too underrated. But it was once Vin Diesel became a star that everything went downhill.
Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out now.
Is there something terribly off about these character models, or am I tripping? Am I being hard on Ubisoft? I feel like this really screams early PS4 generation as far as how these faces and people look. Even the way that the voice sync is coming out. Now the in-game, as far as the shooting and stuff, pretty impressive, pretty next-gen looking. But the cutscenes and all these characters, No. I'm gonna have to say no.
And we eat the fucking lambs.
Yeah. Dying Light 1. Like, they've been just reusing the same character model assets for a long time.
All right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play battle royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better.
Free-to-play battle royale. All right, I'm out.
Creating your own vampire, your playstyle can dramatically change, allowing for a broad range of ways to survive the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
What is beauty? A scenic skyline. A striking garment, perfectly fit.
They're still going. Free-to-play battle royale mixed with vampires. Now we've got Redfall and another recycled. I've seen quite enough. Okay, wait. Maybe not all. What is going on here? Yo, fam, he's wall running. I might be in on this one. But then it seems like it'd be a cooler dynamic for a game with a story. But wow. It's got a pretty cool looking world. I can't knock it. Apex could learn. Yeah. This is looking never mind what I was saying a moment ago. And so those are just different factions? Oh, it only says Steam.
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step.
No.
Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good
Roller Coaster Tycoon Part 17?
past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
Well, when I said bring on the Japanese fucking developers, I did not mean for a fucking theme park simulator.
So, be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense. Everything's brand new. They haven't made
Yeah, they could learn from Dying Light too.
or some.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay.
I mean, not Dying Light, sorry, Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost
Octopus.
You remind me of the vision.
Nobody makes theme parks like this either. To be honest, all of these attractions are those that are found inside of a carnival. So you're making a carnival sim. Theme parks are full of ways to steal money from you. Who made these character models? And why do they look like a free-to-play? They look like RuneScape character models, like 2003 free-to-play online MMO.
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented. an interstellar
Jet,
space adventure where
the
you explore
Far
a
Shore.
mysterious planet.
Thrillville is an actual game. Is that? It sounds like it's a free-to-play theme park building sim from 2004. Is that what it is? Like a Farmscape kind of shit? Farmville? Drink water, gamers. It's important. PS2 times, yeah. So PS2 is right around 2003, 2004, but not online, I guess. All the things that you dreamt about having in rides that you never actually saw because physics wouldn't allow. So this is a game where you control that alien Tic Tac that keeps fucking with the Air Force. Thank God for console game developers, man. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck they just be putting on Steam. Two thumbs down. Oh, you know, it's all love, bro, of course.
Right now, it's time for an important development.
Supporting each other, you know? I don't really mind. I think a retweet costs us nothing. I think that, like, why don't you just like your friend's Facebook page? Every time somebody sends me their page, I just like it. It costs me fucking nothing. It'll juice the algorithm. It costs me nothing. You're streaming. I don't care if you don't have fucking 10,000 followers. I don't have 10,000 followers. Retweet it. Somebody's trying to do something. What does it cost me? Clout? Fuck it. Take it. Retweet.
Able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey
Oh wait, Horizon?
and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more. At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development.
Oh really?
Track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the
No
level
way.
of quality that
No
we
way.
strive for.
No way.
It's no surprise
No
that
way.
the teams were hugely impacted by the global
Yes.
We've been
Oh my
adjusting
God,
to
they're
new
gonna get this
workflows and other
holiday.
challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm
No way,
that our
holiday.
long-awaited sequel
No way.
will come to both PlayStation
No way.
4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
Okay, that's not too far. Horizon release date, let's go!
Start next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now.
Update 60 FPS, let's go!
PlayStation 5 is live right now.
Let's go!
Information on our social channels. From all of us at Gorilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your support and enjoy the
Nope, never, no need to buy it for PC now, buddy. We just got the update for 60 FPS. It's live. Aura. I never played the first one, so I think I'm gonna give that a try. I'm glad that I skipped most of the first party last gen, because I only have played them at 60 FPS at this point.
Trapper apparel skin by watching 15 minutes of this very show. And after the world premiere, check out my interview with game director Scott Lang.
Stop trying to push this Amazon game bullshit on me. I'm not playing Amazon's video games. I mean, it's bad enough that they keep automatically stealing my money so that I keep paying for fucking Prime and then watching the app. But I'm not supporting their expansion into yet another industry. Don't even. Nobody play New World. Boycott this game for the love of God. This is easy for you. You've never played it before, people, okay? As a result, you can just avoid it. Do not let Amazon into games. No. No. Say no to New World. No Amazon games. It's bad enough you got your Twitch Prime and you're getting your rewards from them in other games. That's fine, except that. Do not let them into the gaming space. Make sure this game is a failure. Well, yes, I agree. I mean, the name is worthy of failure and ridicule. It shouldn't even be anywhere because it's called New World. Exactly. Who do you guys think you are with this uncreative trash? And then the concept is as generic as anything. Vikings and soldiers and knights and blah, blah, blah magic. So, it deserves nothing. It doesn't deserve our attention. The only reason it's here is because Amazon has too much money. Boo!
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled by how that went. You know, over 1 million people showed up to play, and there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch. It was just so fun for the team to get to play alongside everyone, watch those streamers, and we got so much good feedback. The team's even more focused on shipping a great game than they were before.
Now, the game is coming out September 28th, but before then, there will be a public beta for fans?
Yeah, we're
Scott
opening it
Lame.
up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information,
This guy looks like he hasn't left the house in a full year. Somebody feed him.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content.
How the fuck did how did he get in the house?
Players after September 28th.
Wasn't Jeff Keighley just on the stage?
Committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after
Oh,
launch.
look at that stuff.
Players have been asking for more group content and expedition, so we're working toward that as well.
Oh, you're listening to the players. It's usually not a good sign.
Pretty excited to see what they're going to play down.
No game that listens to the players is successful, you fool. If you respond properly to backlash, that is successful. But getting your ideas from the players, usually a failure.
This next game is something that is sure to excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile. An ambitious customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Yeah, and I think No Man's Sky, the reason why it was able to recover, right, wasn't it made by like passionate devs who actually gave a fuck about No Man's Sky? They didn't make that game for money. No Man's Sky was like a vision that people brought to life versus like New World, which is clearly made to funnel money from players to Amazon. Why do people make good game concepts and put them on mobile at all. This looks decent, but and if we're being honest, right, because we shit a lot, and I personally shit a lot on Western developers for their predatory monetization and the weird things that they do in these AAA games, but the Japanese devs quietly steal all of our favorite IPs and just make them into these mobile gacha factories that is predatory with IPs we love. And we don't talk about that enough, but they're definitely doing that. Oh, there she is, playing the Tales of Arise song. She dressed in cosplay. Looks like she's really on the game map. That's cool. It's giving me so many memories, flashbacks. I just heard this music. I just played this game. Look at this nigga running back there with the sword. And she's cosplaying as a girl with the gun. Oh, the violin is the gun. Nice. I don't know if you guys peeped that. This is quite a scene. This is art. It's nonsense to some extent. Like, why is this happening at Gamescom? But this is amazing. I would actually pay to see like a live Broadway version of this. If the music is this good and the cosplay is on point. Throw some story in there, I'm here. I'm here for it. In fact, Final Fantasy Broadway play? Stage show? Why hasn't it been done? Is somebody working on it? Even if it's made by a fan, it'll get picked up. It's good.
While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right,
Mobile.
It's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
Was I not just saying this? Our Japanese devs love to take our favorite franchises and package them into mobile shit so they can steal money. You know what? The success of mobile games is low-key the reason why loot boxes are so prominent now, and then also why live services are so prominent. Really, Angry Birds is the reason why this fucking shit started. Fuck you, Angry Birds. That's the reason why this has all gone to shit. Candy Crush, Angry Birds, and was it Farmville? Was it Farmville? One of those. They made so much money that they screwed up the gaming industry's
Best
brain.
Nintendo Switch game and best PC game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see which games might bring us joy on long train rides next year. These are the nominees. Mario plus Rabbids.
Have they even showed any
Sparks of
Switch
Hope
games
by
during this?
Ubisoft.
Here's another bogus
Just Dance
award
2022
just to make up
also
one to
by
excuse
Ubisoft.
having the Xbox One.
And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021 is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Two Ubisoft... Bruh. What is going on in this Western circle jerk over here? You nominated two Ubisoft games?
I wish to thank you for voting for us.
What the fuck is going
I'm so excited to show you
is going on here?
will count. Winning the prize of Gamescom 2021 means a lot to everyone.
He's built like... He's kind of like a fish inside of a man costume.
Thanks a lot, Gamescom.
And he's just posing as a man. Like, if you look down at the bottom of his feet, there's clearly two flippers down there. There's not actual legs.
Tiniest one-man shows is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment, From Software's Elden Ring, Siberia: The World Before from Microids and Koa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia: The World Before. Congratulations to Koa Labs and Microids.
Hi, I'm Lucas, the lead writer and game director of Siberia: The World Before. I just wanted to thank the Gamescom jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you on the behalf of all the team and our partners. All amazing people currently working very, very hard to provide the best game possible. And of course, I want to have a thought for Benoit Soka and his family. Benoit was the creator.
No, Elden Ring is not out. And Elden Ring has been nominated for 2 of these fake awards just so that they can basically get the person who they're partnered with to talk about a product. So the question is, why are you giving these awards that have no trophies, that are not real nominations, just to let these guys talk about games that they made? For what exactly are you doing that? They had 2 Ubisoft games for Nintendo's best game. How in God's name would that ever happen? And then had a guy on hand from Ubisoft to talk about it. It's like clearly a corporate partnership because you guys know Jeff Keighley because you're all on the West.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway to games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether someone looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
Thanks, guys.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind.
Jumanji? Ugh. Oh no. Oh no.
For Jumanji, the curse returns. Coming soon.
No. Is it garbage time? Lost Judgment.
You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho? Now, no playing dumb. None of your tricks.
That was shovelware, my friend. That was shovelware. I actually want to get Judgment. I never played it, but Lost Judgment looks so good that I really want to get down with that franchise.
Show where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their O&L post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist Deadmau5. He's seen all these.
That's what it is. Lost Judgment is the next Yakuza, so they've changed the franchise. So Yakuza Like a Dragon is a turn-based game, and they're gonna move the Yakuza franchise into being turn-based and following that character. Lost Judgment is now what they're gonna take the traditional game mechanics from Yakuza and turn into that franchise. So Judgment was a little bit more serious, but Lost Judgment looks like it's got all the same mini games and craziness from Yakuza. Check out the trailer.
Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for Deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate.
What?
And just have a good time with various activities.
It's happening.
We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and
Oh God.
with real-world events.
This is a brilliant idea, and I know that because Deadmau5's been doing Fortnite concerts, they have some window into the future. But overall, this idea that entertainers have created a platform with which to entertain in their own world is pretty dystopian. This is as dystopian as it gets, right? Because ultimately, when we're finally confined to our boxes, watching streams from streamers, and you know, living through avatars because we can't actually leave the house because there's too much coronavirus outside or some fucking bullshit like that, then this is where we're gonna be socializing inside of fucking Deadmau5's world while we get concerts from people who are still have enough money to go outside. Bro, but what about when you're trapped in the house? Because the fucking system tells you there's too many germs outside. Meanwhile, they'll still be out there fucking partying. Don't forget, Deadmau5 is going to have money. All the rich people will still be doing whatever the fuck they want, just like they do now. But they're going to be like, wear your mask, stay in the fucking house, stick the needle in your arm, and if you want to go to a concert, you got to go to Fortnite. Oh, absolutely. Because they're profiting off of all the germs, so it's clear what the issue really is. They stand to gain from all this shit, so... Meanwhile, we're just like, they trust and they want us to be safe. They're protecting us, and that's why they're so ineffective. But yeah, so the whole idea of concerts in games, no, it's actually a bad idea. It's dystopian, very dystopian. I don't want to live through my avatar. I want to go outside, guys. Well, thankfully you have an NHS, so it makes a lot more sense for you to do what they say versus the private businesses that we support here, and we have no direction as a nation, unfortunately. Just pure chaos. But the reason why your PM is a dick is because of influences from rich and powerful people over here. Because, you know, corporations and their unregulated capitalism can lead to corruption for us all.
Alright, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay reveal for you. A new campaign and a new civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it out.
How long have they been making Ages of Empires?
The pages of history are filled with
Well, yeah, we're in the era of sexist, racist, transphobes because of, I don't know, corporate media conditioning. That's how a lot of us got these people platformed.
you grow a small fort into a mighty empire.
The Ages of Empire? I don't know. Yeah, I was asking, how long have they been making it? I feel like it's been 30 years. These games have always been out on PC since as long as I can remember looking for games.
Humble beginnings. Some invested in advancing technology to create the most powerful armies. How will you use your resources?
Because this is kind of the OG, like, strategy world building game, is it not? I feel like this is the only one that has the right to live and the rest of them are boring. But Age of Empires has been out here doing Age of Empires. Put paid for. Uh-oh. Game Pass, baby. In case you wanted to play a computer game at home, now you can do it.
Survival game for 1 to 10 players took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak concurrent.
That's
over
good.
500,000
That's
players.
good. I like action games, so Age of Empires, not really my bag, but I don't shit on it. It's a cool game.
Update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Valheim is not a pretty game. I mean, that's definitely good. If you're not going to play the games, but you know you're going to buy them, and it keeps you from buying games you would otherwise be buying just because it gives you something to look at in your collection, I totally see why that makes sense. But as an excuse not to buy games that you would have otherwise not bought, for shame. Games you shouldn't, but you can't buy, maybe you shouldn't play, sir. Maybe you're not entitled to that experience. Not you, but, you know, the general, sir. You are not entitled to experiencing everything, and I do think that Game Pass has brought about a huge bit of entitlement from the community. Yeah, no, I have a lot of those too. I mean, I'll give them a couple of hours, but once they come out of like the console, like if I pull out the disc or I pull out the cartridge, chances are if it's not one of my primary games, I'm not going back to it until I've beaten a few things at least. But the problem is there's too many games with over 30 hours of gameplay in them, and they're good games. So you get started on them, and then even me, I'll hit 20 hours and be like, damn, I have chapters left. So this game's going to the backlog.
Awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again,
I didn't even think they were going to mention this. Why do you guys keep bringing up Elden Ring? You're going to pick Tales of Arise because they've already partnered with you. You're not going to pick this because nobody is going to pick this. Watch them pick Tales of Arise. They already have somebody on deck to talk about it.
PlayStation Game 2021, after all these nominations, is Elden Ring. Congratulations.
Oh, Elden Ring. Oh, interesting. Alright, I guess I was wrong. But at least they chose Elden Ring, so they're going to talk about it. And you know why they chose this one? I thought they weren't just going to choose Elden Ring at all. So that's why I skipped over that idea. Because otherwise it should have won for Xbox and PC. But they know it's going to dominate on the PlayStation platform, so it couldn't win anywhere else. Although they ignored their first party games because Horizon comes out in February. Oh, no Elden Ring gameplay? You went straight to Battlefield? I'm so confused. I don't know if it's just me, but the gunplay looks satisfying in this game. Isn't this... What is this? I thought it was Battlefield. Crossfire X? Oh, I've heard of this game. Yo, is that an Xbox exclusive? Fam, that fucking gunplay looked hard, bro. Wow, okay. Is that Chuck Liddell?
And hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
Chuck Liddell doesn't have that much energy. What? This isn't as artful as the Tales of Arise performance. This is a bit disappointing. What? A commercial? I'm so confused.
Gives you wings. Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to fans.
These transitions just keep happening so quickly. I'm not even following what game they're showing without like a break-in with this guy.
On all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
I am done with Genshin Impact, unfortunately. There's just too much gacha in the game for me. I love the art style, love to play it, love the combat, but no, I want a character, bro, and I can't even give you $5 to get him if I wanted him. I have to play the gacha game. No, can't do it. Also, Genshin Impact lied about coming out on Switch, and then it never came out, which is why I'm also not playing it.
News to share with you about a special event planned this fall, the Genshin Concert 2021.
They've got to be running out of time. They've already taken 2 hours of my life, and I want them back.
Coming this October, here's a sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium, performing a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
You guys are gonna have more people do a cosplay performance? This isn't like the one that we just watched with Tales of Arise. Where's all the game maps? Where are the monsters? Where's the cosplay? What?
Slow Clap revealed Sifu earlier this year.
What?
Recently, I had a chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it
Oh,
looks. Reminds me
Sifu. I've been waiting for
fluidity
this
of
one.
combat in the Batman Arkham games.
I'm a
Precision
little sad,
fighting
honestly,
game
that it's cross-gen
with
just
speed
because
in
people
classic kung
keep
fu
talking
film
shit
and realistic raw
about the fact
combat.
that it's
You
cross-gen.
play
I
a
kind of
young
wish it was just a
who's
PS5
who has spent their
exclusive
life
so
training for that
we could
killer
have that,
reckoning
but here
after
we
the
are.
assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to
Definitely a
share
leaf
the
blower
news
in the
that Sifu
background.
has a release date.
Unfortunately,
Here's the sneak preview.
I can't escape them. I don't know why they're doing gardening at this hour still. But, you know, I'm in California and, you know, a lot of gardeners here. I am. But how do I do that? I can mute it for a second. Uh-oh, February's looking like it's about to be
We still
stacked.
have more to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Thank you, Jeff. Once there was a
Wait,
time
let's
when
talk
gaming
about... No,
was
zoom
huge
out
and
on
gamers were
Natasha.
only a tiny group
They must have
of
noticed
people
that we
who
kept
loved
calling her
gaming.
thick. Zoom out! What's wrong with you guys?
We are
We want to see
millions.
Natasha's...
We are
There
one
we
of the
go.
biggest communities in the world, and thus we can help change the world.
Natasha is
One way to do
thick.
this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
I know the first place I would put my seed, Natasha. Winks.
2020, expansion pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the...
What am I looking at right now?
Need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and
German
fun.
live
Thank
streams.
you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5. Tonight, Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look
Noise
prepared
suppression, you
just for
say?
opening night live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Maybe I'm on the wrong one. Oh well, we're alright. I think they've gone. I think they've left. We're safe for the minute. I'll figure that out in a second. So I got more than one audio input here. And there's cats hissing back here too. Noise suppression.
There are now new items that allow for easier and safe delivery.
Alright, let's see.
One of the
Hopefully
new
it works.
items is the Evolve Stabilizers, which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas.
This actually looks really good. I never had any interest in Death Stranding before,
That can launch your cargo
but
over long distances.
no, it's coming through, Mike.
Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you. Load up what you
Oh no,
want
the
to
filter
deliver,
messed with the video
leave your
sound.
cargo carrying
Should
your
I
cargo. You can
unfilter it?
relax and think about what you need for the next delivery. The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facility.
Yeah, I saw the
Practicing
game
how to handle
background
your
noises
weapons
out.
to level up your delivery skill set.
Well, the leaf blower is gone. I could probably do without the filter unless the hissing is a huge distraction or the narration is fine. What do you think?
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons.
I don't remember ever seeing combat. Like, I remember seeing a couple of scenes of shooting, but this looks like there's more
Sustained stun damage to enemies.
more fighting than originally in
Boss
Death
battles
Stranding.
can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private route.
That makes sense. This is actually the first time I've successfully even got the audio to play on one of these streams. Like the first 3-4 times I had the video going and then the audio like from my mic didn't go, so my whole reaction video was silent. Had another one, the video didn't make any noise, so I wasn't able, nobody was able to hear what I was watching, and I couldn't get full screen on there. So we're getting there.
8 new tracks have been added in the music player. You can listen to the tracks in the private room. It will help you and Sam relax after a long day of travel.
This actually, now I've done this, I can do these Guilty Gear lore streams I've been wanting to do. I'm excited, actually. So feel free to tune in if you're interested in that. Sources. You can choose the output that comes through the stream. Okay, so I can do a separate audio source and then make that source make that source the audio from the actual browser source that I have in here.
New action-packed delivery missions have been added.
Yeah, because I did hear that that was a problem for people with game streams. Like they would be able to hear themselves, but they wouldn't be able to hear the game. And they could see everything, but you can't hear the game through the headphones if you're doing a stream, something like that. So would that take care of that issue too? Because I might have to save this whole chat.
Will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
I haven't engaged with too much Death Stranding, but from what I'm seeing here, this is very Metal Gear Solid-ish, and I just know this wasn't how the game was before. Or it would have had more intrigue from me. Was it always like this? It seems like it's a continuation of some Metal Gear Solid franchise.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease. You can even do tricks. There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other SAM players from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
Wow, a racetrack. Director's cut. Yeah, that baby probably has a mustache drawn on him too. Beyond all of that, it's like why the hell you got that baby with a six-pack drawn on him? Damn it. Was that a whale? Kojima. That's what I'm fucking with, he says. Not Blue Box. What about Abandoned, Kojima?
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for opening night live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment. But before then, in October, I'm happy to announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special.
Why?
Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening. That's a sneak preview for me.
Good for you, Jeff Keighley. I'm happy for him being in Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Have a great Gamescom. We'll see you again soon. See ya.
For sure, I'm gonna be out on the road for a couple of hours before I come back to stream. So, yeah, post the link and I'll watch your stream as I do my dues, because I've actually got to get out of here now that this is over with. Thanks to Jeff Keighley. Thanks for everyone that watched. Jeff says, put an end to that, shall we? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, what is your thoughts of Gamescom or what you saw, man? Do you have any takeaways from that before we get off of the stream? Because to me, it was pretty mid, to be honest. It was not that good. Not a lot of surprises, and most of the things that could have been surprising were telegraphed, like Saints Row and the Call of Duty Vanguard gameplay. Like everything we knew was gonna be there. And then on top of it, there was so much talking before we actually got to that stuff. It was just like, what was the point of that? Like, you didn't need to talk for 10 minutes before you showed me Saints Row. Just show me Saints Row. Yeah, it was a letdown. I agree with you, Kamori. It's definitely a letdown. But the thing about it is that there were some surprise hitters, which is kind of better usually when it comes to these kinds of things. And there was like, what was there? There was the Lego Star Wars, which I hate Lego games. I think they're ridiculous. But did you see the world on the Lego Star Wars like Skywalker trilogy? Looks amazing. Why? I don't know. But it's an amazing looking Lego game. And then there was Cult of the Lamb, which looks like it might be some kind of a Hades take on, I don't even know what it is, but the art style's great and the concept seems brilliant. So that was good. There was that shooter we saw from Microsoft or Xbox or whatever, something X. I can't remember. So there was a couple of little hitters in there, but yeah, for the most part, total clown show. None of our favorite devs even showed up. No SquareSoft, no Capcom. We got some Activision, but not much from. I mean, I guess they had that Marvel thing too. There was a few things, but yeah, nothing that really got me out of my seat. All in all, decent experience, but I'm gonna shake off here for a while. I shall be back in a couple of hours, but thanks for stopping by. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to be here with me, so I do appreciate that. And yeah, we'll be back next time. So if you want to get in the game,